The massive rally in support of Telangana is on. Stray incidents of violence have been reported around the Hussain Sagar Lake. Police used tear gas and water cannons to disperse protesters. Earlier today, students clashed with police at Osmania University. 6 Congress ministers from the Telangana region and Congress leader Keshav Rao have been detained. Police have imposed prohibitory orders and increased security in Hyderabad in view of this. Bus and train services in Telangana region have been affected. Cinema halls are closed in Hyderabad.
Giving permission, the government has made it very clear that the agitators should not resort to any violence, because there is going to be an important international conference from tomorrow in Hyderabad. Right. The UN Biodiversity Convention, where 193 countries are participating, with heads of state and heads of government coming to Hyderabad. So the police and the government made it very clear that it should be a peaceful march and not rallies. But unfortunately, the students from Osmania University started taking rallies. That's where police objected, the trouble started. And now there is no control, because the students are removing the barricades from almost all the city roads, and that's where they're entering the Necklace Road, and they're not keeping quiet. They're burning, the hotel properties and police vans and some outdoor OB vans of some channels. So I think it will take some time for the police to really get the situation under their control.
A vantage position by the side of the Necklace Road, and on the Necklace Road, as you can see behind me, it's a sea of people who have really assembled here. Civil society organizations, political parties, whether that's the TRS, the BJP, the CPI, and also the white flags of the Telangana Joint Action Committee. Civil society groups representing different organizations, in fact lawyers, teachers, doctors, students, all of them in fact have assembled here on Necklace Road, despite the fact that there were entry point restrictions all around Hyderabad, despite the fact that about 48 trains, including express and passenger trains running from the Telangana region, were all stopped. Despite that, a huge crowd has gathered here. There were apprehensions that violence would break out, except for the Osmania University campus, the NCC gate, where some lathi charge and lobbing of tear gas shells happened. There was really no violence, but just a short while ago we saw one of the OB vans of one of the television channels here being burnt. Of course, pro-Telangana votaries saying that there are infiltrators among the crowd who are instigating this kind of violence, and that's why the situation is going out of hand. It's really a live battle that's going on across that bridge that you can see there, the other side of it, with the security forces lobbing tear gas shells from the other side, and each time you find the crowds running back, even as you can see the sky in a sense filled with the smoke from the different places that have been vehicles that have been burned. One is an OB van, the other one hidden from our view, smoke certainly rising from that area as well. Even as all this is happening, we saw the Congress MPs actually, in a sense, courting arrest in the morning. They wanted to have a dharna in front of the Chief Minister's house, saying that they are protesting against the preventive arrest. In a sense, some of the critics and cynics would say that they got away from coming to the venue of the Telangana march itself. They would have had to face these kind of crowds, which are quite emotionally charged, which are quite aggressive in a sense, because they feel that the political leadership in many senses has let them down.
Today, all political parties cutting across the entire region have united, and we understand that the Congress members of Parliament have been arrested. We also understand that all parties, political parties of all hues and colours, have come together in unity at Necklace Road today, and we are hopeful that nothing will happen in spite of the government's provocative measures, and we're very hopeful that the central government will also announce Telangana very, very soon. If that does not happen, then whatever consequences that come out, the central government and the state government here will have to take entire responsibility. Today, in spite of giving the permission, the state government has gone ahead and arrested lakhs of people across the entire length and breadth of Telangana. We condemn this attitude of the state government.
Government of Andhra Pradesh is partial. It is like Andhra government, but not like Andhra Pradesh government. And Chief Minister is acting completely prejudiced and he never wants this dharna to go ahead. But ultimately, our MPs and ministers and all these people went and threatened the Chief Minister. Then he has allowed. But after allowing, he has done so much mischief that no train is running to Hyderabad city, no RTC bus is running, and lorries also seized. They are not allowing anybody, people to come from all Telangana districts, including Rangareddy district, which is around Hyderabad city. If this situation continues, democracy is completely failed here.
We, the MPs of Telangana, are demanding the Chief Minister, because yesterday when we met the Home Minister, she promised us, she spoke to all the police officials and said, no, we will allow the march to take place peacefully and there won't be any hindrances. But today, surprisingly, the inefficient way the Chief Minister is functioning, this is another way he is proved that he is an inefficient person, Chief Minister, because in one way he is giving permission, in another way he is trying to ensure that none of the vehicles come in. It's going to damage the Congress party, and the Chief Minister is responsible for the sorry state of affairs in Andhra Pradesh.
Because this Telangana march permission was given on Necklace Road. In that connection, various student groups, they want to take out a procession and they want to go in a rally to the place. But in city, prohibitory orders in place. So the student leaders, students, they want to go and join, they can go individually, they can join the march. But there is no permission for any kind of rally or procession. So we will not allow. And this has been informed to the student leaders.